Hello influencers, good afternoon, good morning, good evening from wherever you're seeing this video. Welcome to another interesting edition of No Host Bad with IT. My name is Itunu. How are we doing, people? I want to say a big thank you to all of you, my subscribers, those who have joined this family of influencers. I call you influencer because I know you are influencing your world in very unique and special way. All right, so I want to bring to your notice the I told you a few days ago that this story is a developing story, yeah, concerning the Iluyomades. You may have heard that they have finally resigned from RCCG on June 4, but then an interest group is saying that they want to help them to set up their own church. Oh my goodness. So some people feel that okay, they are being witch hunt, that they are this is a case of them, that this is a witch hunt. Somebody actually said, a man named Funsho Akinyewale actually said that it's not it wasn't proper for the church to have transferred them, for Redeem to have transferred them, because he felt that it wasn't enough that the death of that this woman holding parties shortly after the demise of Wigwe and his child and his son and his wife, when it wasn't enough for Redeem to sanction them. And he called it Funsho Olufemi, please, sorry, Funsho Olufemi. He called it use and dump system of RCCG. Yeah. For me, and he cited examples of people like Pastor Tunde Bakare. Yeah, Pastor Tunde Bakare was a member of, he was a pastor in Redeem before he left. He cited the example of Pastor Igodalo. He cited the example of Pastor Tony Rapo, and all of these people left Redeem, and he said, how can the pastor build a structure like Trinity Towers, which we have all talked about okay, why are they owing so much? Because of building a church. And then RCCG best, he said, he referred to it as RCCG best building in the world. And the best way to appreciate his effort is to force him out of the church in a deceitful manner that seeks to humiliate him and his wife, with a lame reason that his wife had a birthday party after the death of a member of the church. Although very sad, is an excuse to force them out. I beg to differ, because prior to that party, nobody was on the Iluyomades. Prior to that party brought out a lot of things. Now my thinking is that, if why is it that if people are being investigated in an office, what usually happens, even in secular environments, secular offices, is that they will ask the person being investigated to leave office for a while, because you cannot be investigated and still be in office at the same time. The concern will be that, okay, you will tamper with investigation. So it's normal for me, it's normal for the church, those to say they should be elsewhere first, because I told you a few days ago that KPMG is auditing the account of City of David. So Iluyomade cannot sit as a pastor there and the investigation will be going on. No, it's not done, even in the secular world. So these people they meet punishment to members, but then they cannot accommodate being punished. It doesn't add up. Honestly, it doesn't add up. So now there is like I told you, there's an interest group that say, okay, they want to help them to start their own church. If this church starts, because if you have been pastor as long as these people have been, although they are both lawyers, going to do other things might be hard. So I'm thinking along that line too, that they want to set up their own church to just like, you know, the other that has been the example this man has given. Now, before I left Abuja, I know pastors of senior pastors in Redeem that left because they were transferred. It happens in Redeem. I say it all the time. I'm a member of Redeem. The, you know, pastor will have been, although this Iluyomade's case is different, a pastor will have been in a parish for a while, you know, build the parish structure, everything, and then boom, he will be transferred to another remote place to go and start all over again. Some pastors said they can't do that, and they left. That was a year, I think 2014. Daddy Gio had a meeting with ministers, and he brought out the report that they gave him. A report, they've gone to the field to go and, you know, do assessments, suggested people that will be transferred and all that, moved around, and you know, it cannot be everywhere at the same time, and it took that report. I remember it was spiral binded, and he lifted it up. I said, God, those people who did this work, if they did an honest job, reward them. Have you seen this movie by Mount Zion's Ministries? If you have not seen, let me allow you to watch a bit of it. It's called Accursed Children. When this movie was released in 2018, everybody that knows what is going on and still going on in Redeem concluded that this movie was a setting in Redeem. The setting of the movie rather was Redeem, RCCG. Let me allow you to watch it a little bit.
So you are tired of being an assistant pastor?
Yes, sir. I have served this man for 7 or 8 years. My condition never changed for better. Sir, listen, the Bible says, they that serve by the altar shall live by the altar. My condition is not like that. I am serving by the altar, yet I am dying by the altar by now. See, hardly my wife could put anything on the table for us, yet my pastor swims in the riches of the altar. He lives sumptuously on both part of the tithe and offerings that comes into the church, in addition to attracting all the rich people in the church to himself. I have decided.
A.P. Joshua.
Yes, Pastor.
Why are you telling me all this?
Sir, I need your help. I know you can help me out.
How? What do you want me to do to all this?
Take me to the special assistant to the general overseer in charge of administration and personnel.
Huh? Pastor Gideon? Who told you I have access to the man?
You sure do, sir. I have done my findings, and I found out that this man has a hand in the transfer of pastors to choice branches in the city of this country. He also has his hand in the transfer of 2 of my friends to the choice branch in Jos and Benin City. Please, take me to him.
I can't help you. I don't have access to the man.
You do, sir. You can help me. Help me like you did to Pastor Abbas and his wife.
What do you know about Pastor Abbas and his wife?
You took them to Pastor Gideon. Next, the news we heard was that they were being transferred to South Africa as the new Southern African regional overseer. They now head the mega church in Durban.
So, what are you driving at?
You sure do, sir. My investigation reveals that the people that comes to you for this, for things like this, must come with a loaded hand. Here is 50,000 naira. I borrowed this money for this purpose. Please, I would do more if I had more. Please don't reject this. I would do more if it worked out the way I desired. What exactly do you want?
Go and watch Accursed Children part 1 and 2. Go and watch. Go and look for it. Accursed Children. Go and look for it. Let me just because I don't like to do too long videos. So when this movie was released by please give this video thumbs up and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you. By Mazion, pastor evangelist Bamiloye. People were like, okay, this is regime. It happens. So pastors had left, like I said, but not in this kind of circumstance that an unfortunate thing happened to a family and then you threw parties and you don't even show any remorse. That's it. And there's a 16.6 billion naira loan that the church is still indebted to accessbank to the tune of 9 billion. Yes, and the interest, the 9 billion loan is still outstanding, and the interest on the loan that is close to 400 million is still there. And as the loan progresses, as the lifespan of loan progresses, the interest will be growing. Yes, so those are the things. But my thought here is that what source, what did Idowu Iluyomade tell Daddy Gio? Where did he tell him that he's sourcing this money from? Yes, because for me, I think because Daddy Gio came to do the opening ceremony of that place. I show you a clip of the video back then when this wigwe situation happened. So did Daddy Gio question Idowu that, okay, where did you get money for all this? It's a 13th floor church. So I don't know. I don't know what transpired between them, because if I'm heading an organization and a subordinate or something did something like, okay, I'll be like, okay, what is the source of this money? Where did you get all this from? My thoughts. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'm going to talk to you again very soon. If they start their church and we hear about it, trust me, you will hear it fresh and steamy, on No Holds Barred with IT. Thank you so much for being here. Please drop your comment and then click that red button and join this family of influencers. Once again, go to church with your brains intact. Don't go to church and leave your brains at home. You will need it in church. And I always say, God doesn't have grandchildren. He only has children, and you are his child. Talk to you again very soon. I love you. Bye-bye for now.